here we are again, RLS Properties, Coleman Group, with a new acquisition here. This is our latest property here in Florence, New Jersey. It is a twin attached to the neighboring property here on my left, but this particular twin is currently a duplex. It's a first floor tenant, 2-bedroom, 1-bath, with a second floor unit above it with a 1-bed, 1-bath. We came through, we found it on the MLS. It was hanging out there. They were asking for a while. We got in touch with the listing agent, came through, took a look. And the reason why it intrigued us so much was that there was a whole third floor that was a walk-up attic space that wasn't being utilized. And I saw the potential that we could make 2 more bedrooms out of it. So there's, you know, in a landlord or an investor's type of terminology, is that there was money on being left on the table. Upon the acquisition, we wound up finding out we had a failed sewer line. So not every deal is fantastic and blossoming right then and there. Sometimes, you know, it's the whole, I don't want to change toilets. In this case, we had to change a sewer line. And I did get my hands dirty. We did get into it. You know, we had to deal with some bamboo. Bamboo is a big thing down here in Florence. So you'll see here as well is that we had to bring in a small heavy equipment, dig up the old sewer, replace the sewer. We still got all the bamboo that we cut down. We still got to get rid of it. So we still have a little bit of a mess, but you know, in order to bake a cake, you got to break a couple eggs. We are standing in the second floor unit of a duplex that we just recently acquired. And then here what we have is we have a first floor tenancy and a second, third floor setup in this particular home. And what it currently set up is it is a 2-bedroom, 1-bath on the first floor. And the second floor unit was a 1-bedroom, 1-bath on the second floor unit. We came through, got to meet the downstairs tenants, walked around. It's a properly configured duplex where it is registered with the township. It has 2 heaters, 2 hot water heaters, 3 electric meters. So that's what we have here. It was put together well. The previous owner was dealing with, at some point, I guess, water that must have gotten into the basement from what I can tell, from a high water table here. And they had just gone through where I guess there might have been an insurance claim where they decided to install a French drain within the property. So we got to see that was taken care of. Maintenance was being dealt with here for the most part. And then what was also a selling point was that the second floor unit was actively refreshed, in the sense is that it got a fresh coat of paint throughout everything, new flooring for a majority of the space. Everything was kind of up to date, you know, within the reasons of what that particular landlord decided to do, but it was not rented. One of the other things that we saw was that when coming through here, there was double doors going up another flight of stairs, what would be then the 3rd floor of this particular building, where there's 2 huge rooms upstairs, which are basically unfinished attic space. So the way that we looked at it is that we could come in here, acquire it for the value that it was, and we could increase the value for a minimum input of equity into the property, and turn this 1-bedroom, 1-bath second floor unit into a 3-bedroom, 1-bath unit. So we've moved up to the 3rd floor here for our Florence property. We have actively started a little bit where we were just doing a clean out demo, fairly super light demo in this particular unit. The space here, I mean, you're in a video, you'll see it in some of the rest of the film here, but it's a lot of space up here that was just not being capitalized. And so, you know, I saw this coming through for an inspection that we really liked it. And what we're doing is we're going to convert this into 2 more bedrooms up here. There's head height, there's almost custom built-in closet space. You can see the majority of this. I mean, we're probably like a 12 by 15 foot space that you're able to place a bed and a dresser and a TV and a couple other things. And then behind or in front of me over here, we've got a little bit smaller room, you know, but again, it's more than adequate to be able to convert it into a full bedroom. So what will happen when we're finished with this is it'll be a 3-bedroom where 1 bedroom will be on the 2nd floor and then 2 more bedrooms up here on the 3rd floor. So it'll accommodate a family that either is trying to get out of a 1-bedroom or 2-bedroom apartment, or someone who needs to downsize, or many other things. I mean, whatever people need. But here we're gonna be able to capitalize, make a small capital investment, renovate this, fix some things that we clearly see where it was an attic. We'll make them right, we'll make it safe. We'll get some heat sources up here. We've got adequate windows already for fire safety. And we're gonna just, get this turned around. One of the other things that we also took notice to when we made the acquisition of this property, or when we were making the investment to write the contract to make an offer on it, was that the downstairs tenants were at a reduced rent at that point. It was not to what the market is calling for or asking for in this market. So we knew right there was that we could also raise the rent down there and bring it up to what the market value is, which again would also increase the ARV and the income producing of what this particular unit is going to allow. Again, we bought a duplex that was a 2-1 on the 1st floor and a 1-1 on the 2nd, and we're raising the rent and we're increasing the ARV of the 1-1 on the 2nd and 3rd floor into a 3-1. So when we're done, we're going to have a much better or much more evaluated property, and it'll cash flow pretty well, and we'll be able to pay back our investors, hold on to this for a while. Plus we're taking care of issues that have been neglected or misplaced for a bit, and it'll be not a maintenance-free type of a property, but it should be pretty easy for us to maintain it for the rest of the time that we own it. You don't know the half of it. So the sewer line backup, it was a backfire in the sense as there was the new French drain. The sewer, wherever it was broken, was seeping down in under the basement steps and into the French drain, building up until the sub pump would kick on, and then it would shoot it out the side of the house here, and it would be all that buildup, and then it would be like a fucking toilet exploded. Yeah, and so that's how we got down. Yeah, so we were working here, cutting down the bamboo, like not knowing we had a sewer line breakage, but we're like, what the fuck is going on? So yeah, but now it doesn't shoot out the rear end anymore, so it's not as bad.
There you go. Progress.
Yeah, progress.